to you about today, the title of this talk is What Do Work-Life Balance and Unicorns Have in Common? And I do a lot of corporate and professional speaking, and I was invited to speak at this very Tony country club in this town up in Connecticut that will remain, the country club will remain nameless, but it was in Greenwich. So it was basically all hedge fund people, hedge fund men, really. And I was talking with the people before the talk and then after, and I was amazed that the entire conversation that every man was having with everybody there was hedge funds. So, I'm starting a hedge fund. So, how's your hedge fund looking? So, I need investors for my hedge fund. Oh, I'm expanding my hedge fund. And the only conversation that went on during that time was the men were telling each other what they wanted people to believe how successful they were. That was the only thing going on. A couple of days later, the same Tony town, same Tony country club, I'm speaking to a group of professional women. And these are the creme de la creme. These are Ivy League educated. I went to NYU, so I'm not Ivy League. We have a chip on our shoulder. We think we're Columbia, but we're really not. So Ivy League educated, you know, CEOs, CIOs, entrepreneurial women. These are really high-powered professional and entrepreneurial women. And before I spoke with them, I was also mingling with the crowd. And here's the conversation of these women at the top of their game. My nanny quit. I don't know what to do with my babysitter. I have to take time off at 2 o'clock to bring the kids to the pediatrician. My husband just called and he's stuck in traffic, and my babysitter didn't show up, and I had a board meeting at 3 o'clock. And I was so struck by the difference in the conversations. And I feel like that's part of the problem for us as women and for our families, which really means for society. So two takeaways from that. Women know that we cannot separate our business and our personal lives. We can't. If we have an argument with our spouse, if we're worried about our children, we miss deadlines, we're not on top of our game, we're distracted, we know that our personal lives influence our work. Men know it too, because they're married to these same women, and I help them, so I know they're having these conversations, but they're having them behind closed doors.